The news for South Mississippi continues. The 4 o'clock show.
Sponsored exclusively in high definition by Butch Osterlet Mazda. See Mazda's redesigned lineup today.
Well, one man is working to make sure wrestling is back in South Mississippi.
Yeah, everybody loves wrestling, and here to tell us all about wrestling South Mississippi style, we have WLOX reporter Victor Williams, who's doing a special report on that tonight, and we have wrestler and promoter Chris Black in the house with us as well. Victor, first of all, we'll get to you in a second, Chris. What did you find out when you went out and kind of got to the bottom of this particular story?
Well, basically just found out that there's this awesome promotion that's going on in Bay St. Louis, where this guy here, Mr. Chris Black, is basically having these awesome live shows every Saturday night showing live action-packed professional wrestling.
All right, and Chris, you have that big belt there. Tell me about that.
This is the SCW Heavyweight Championship.
Wow, that's exciting. Now,
and
where do you win something like that? I mean, where was that competition?
Well, we have weekly events every Saturday night at the American Legion Post 139 in Bay St. Louis.
And where do the wrestlers come from? I mean,
all over. I have some travel as far as 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away. It's all local guys.
And when did you start wrestling?
I started 16 years ago.
And Victor, when you were there and you watched the wrestling matches that they had, I mean, the fans are going crazy. How crowded was the house?
Absolutely. It's pretty crowded. You have fans of all ages basically there. A lot of children there, and that's one of the things that he likes to, tell about this, that they do every Saturday night, because it has a place for kids to go off the street, not in trouble, just an awesome family fun event.
Yeah, we're looking at some video right now. And Chris, you said you started wrestling 16 years ago. Is it something you've done all 16 years, or did you kind of leave it and come back?
I was out for 2 years with a knee injury, but other than that,
You've pretty much done it the whole time?
Yeah.
So you love it. What do you like about it?
It's kind of like a men's soap opera, and my father got me into it, and I can remember sitting watching it with him when I was little, so I've always been a fan of it.
Now, Victor, this is the question everyone at home wants us to ask. Did you get in the ring?
I sure did.
You did?
I sure did.
Chris threw you around a little bit?
Chris threw me around only in training because I was training for a match. As you guys will probably see later on in the story tonight, I was actually challenged to a wrestling match.
Really? So, now, do you have an interest in wrestling yourself, then?
I actually do. I've been a wrestling fan for a super long time.
Oh, perfect.
All righty. Well, WLOX News now at 10. You can see Victor's special report on wrestling revival here in South Mississippi. Can't wait for that. Chris, thanks for being with us. Victor, good job on this one, I'm going to say in advance.
All right. Thanks a lot. That'll be great.
You know, sunflowers have always been the center of fascination. I know it has for me.
I love sunflowers.
That's from the heart for me.
I can tell.
Coming up after the break, we'll take a look at a local gallery that is putting sunflowers under the spotlight.